Financial. Financial is responsible for any cash transaction, like cash deposit. You can transfer money from your treasury to a bank account, for example, or from bank account to another bank account. Let's see how we can do that. New, I will take from the car treasury, I will take some value, for example, 469,885 to, for example, Bank of Africa, which its balance is 0 now. I say save, it's saved, and here the balance has been reduced, and here the balance has been increased. Also, for expenses. Expenses is categorized to administrative expenses, which also called general expenses, sales expenses, purchasing expenses, operation expenses. All is the same. We will take something like this. Sales expenses, I will say new. For example, if I give my sales department commissions, I can write like this, for example, and I will choose the name, for example, Mahmoud Ba, and the other name, for example, Dawood Diouf, and I will write here the commission, for example, I will say review, save. As you see, the balance of your treasury has been reduced. Also, there is, for example, loans for your staff or consignment for your staff. If you give someone of your staff money to purchase something, you can register here the consignment, and when he come back, you can make a reverse entry. We'll choose loans because it's the same. Miscellaneous accounts, also investor partners, all the same form. We'll see the loans. I will say new. I will choose, for example, sales department. I will choose this Mahmoud Ba. Mahmoud Ba, his balance of loans is 0. You can write here, for example, 50,000 francs. You paid for him 50,000, for example, and you say save. It has been saved. If you go to another one, for example, this Mustafa Diouf has been taken before a loans. If you wanted to see a statement to him, you can write, of course, the date here. Oh, he took 150,000 just only. If he want paid, for example, 50,000 SIFA, I can say new, and I will write here 50,000, and I will say loan reverse entry. It means that he paid to you 50,000 under the account, a loan account for him. After you press save, you will see the balance of the treasury account. It will be 8,500,000. And his balance has reduced with 50,000, and the balance of the treasury has been increased. If you like to see the statement again, you can see the statement. He paid you 50,000. Also, there is investors for deposit and withdraw. It is the same like loans. Partners withdraw and partners deposit. It's the same form. Nothing changed. Also, there is a system for checks. Collected checks. This is the checks coming from your clients, and this is checks issued to your suppliers. For example, I will say collected checks like this. I will say new. Here I will press F2 to choose the client, for example, Seren Sanitary, okay. And I will write the check number, for example. And I will write the value of the check, for example. This is a check with 2 million SIFA. And the due date on that date, and this is check on Coris Bank, Agricole Bank, as you like, and you can write the bank if it is not here on the list, like this, Africa Bank. If you want to write remarks, you can write remarks, see review, save. Here you'll see the balance of your client has not been infected, because the check, it is just only a paper, but when you collect this money, the balance will be reduced. Come to see that. Collected checks processing. I will choose checks under collections. This is our check now. You can say add this checks collected to Coris Bank account, for example, and you will say save. It's saved, and the check now has a value 0. You see the sum value of it, the check current value 0, original value it is 2 million SIFA. And if you wanted to see the balance of your client, for example, we can go to collections like this and see new. You see his balance has been reduced with 2 million SIFA. For your information, from general settings, we can set the checks. If you collect a check from a client, it will be treatment like a real collection or a false collection. Here I set as a false collection. I am waiting to be collected. Also, there is endorsed check when you have a customer check and you give it this check to one of your suppliers. Here are many reports you can see, but this are the main functions.